You were on this program a few months back when oil was in the 50s, 60s, and you said oil is going to $100 a barrel. Here we are, right below 85. What are your thoughts now in terms of this move in oil? You're still expecting 100?
I still am expecting 100, Maria. I don't like being correct with these types of predictions for purposes of certainly people's pockets. But on the other hand, for purposes of investment, certainly this has been a good trade. And I continue to be bullish on 100. I think once we hit 100, that number in and of itself is a sticker shock to lots of governments around the world. And we will see a call to arms immediately when we get, even close to that number, in order to go ahead and, bring that price down to the extent it's possible.
Yeah, David, tell me what's behind this move. I mean, obviously, Joe Biden came in on day one, canceled the XL pipeline, made it very clear that he wants to fundamentally change this economy, less on fossil fuels. Is that part of this? Is it something else? I know you've got activists on the large oil companies, including Exxon. What's your take on what's behind this move, and what do you think the impact will be on the broader economy?
Okay, so Maria, this started before Joe Biden, simply because the wheels were put into motion. There was a lot of pent-up environmental concern, both from, like you said, shareholders, but other types of stakeholders. Sovereigns around the world want to move away, especially, in the Western Hemisphere, Western Europe, all want to move away from carbon emissions. That move, however, those pledges for zero emissions, carbon neutral, and so forth are incredibly aggressive. At the same time, during COVID, we went through an incredibly low point on the price of oil, where the majors around the world rethought at that point, for financial reasons, their drilling programs. So the two things combined went ahead and really dropped the drilling intentions of the majors. However, as we've seen with most things out of COVID, the demand has picked up massively. And so therefore, you couple the low supply with the higher demand and an inflationary environment generally, and you now have a recipe for disaster. And Russia and China, and most importantly, OPEC, know it. The Biden administration has already called on OPEC 3 times so far to go ahead and get pricing under control. It's been met with deaf ears, and frankly, they know that they have the U.S. and other governments in the palm of their hands.
Yeah, it's a great point. It's a demand and a supply story. I love that you walk through both areas. Bob Nardelli is on the panel this morning, David. And Bob, you've been in transportation businesses almost your entire career. When somebody is paying more for gasoline, somebody is paying more for heating their home, that takes away the disposable income to spend elsewhere. Do you see an impact on the economy from the price of oil right now? Jump in here, Bob.
Yeah. Thank you, Maria, and good morning, and thank you for having me on the show. I couldn't agree more with David. As you said, having spent a big portion of my life in power and gas and oil, it challenges common sense. We had attained energy independence, and we threw it away with a stroke of a pen. And now we're out tin cupping, as David said, begging OPEC to provide oil, and they got us. My personal experience, week over week, last Saturday, 10-cent increase per gallon every week, 10. So you could say that, the lower wage people are not going to be taxed. They're being killed, Maria. They're being killed at the gas pump. Yeah. They're being killed in the retail when they go to a grocery store. So this thing is totally crazy. And some of the verbiage that's coming out of this administration, it just challenges common sense and the individual consumer out there. It is really a very false story that's being portrayed out there. This is going to impact every part of our business. We're seeing fuel charge in the portfolio companies I've got. I'm having to pass on fuel charge to my customers, and of course, then they're passing it on to the end customer. So this thing is snowballing out of control, Maria.
Well, that's the cycle. And, you know, David, later on in the program, we're going to report on what the Atlanta Federal Reserve is saying, and their growth numbers for the broad economy have come way down. From an investment standpoint, though, David, you want to buy oil stocks? What's your take there? And I also want to get your take on Bitcoin. Look at where Bitcoin is this morning, David, a record high of 66,000 following the launch of that U.S. Bitcoin futures ETF. Your thoughts on Bitcoin as well as oil?
Okay, so let's talk about oil. Let's get down to practical investing thoughts. My thoughts are as follows. Buy oil futures. I think the price of oil is going higher. Do not buy oil stocks. They are incredibly complex right now. And frankly, their largest investors, which are massive institutional investors around the world, including pension funds, sovereign wealth funds, are walking away from carbon emitting investments. And so therefore they are dumping stock. And so no matter what retail does, I don't think they are going to have the capacity. Retail investors are not going to have the capacity to lift up those stocks, even if on a cash flowing basis, those investments are very much undervalued. It's just a matter of supply and demand, frankly, when it comes to the shares themselves. And as you reported earlier, ExxonMobil is abandoning projects. You think that that's going to weigh well on the markets? It's good from an environmental perspective and from a policy perspective, but frankly, for ExxonMobil, certainly it shows that they are willing to abandon very, healthy cash flow positive stories in exchange for longer term environmental zero emission goals. That's first. So that's with oil. Secondly, with respect to Bitcoin, it is incredible. Frankly, it's a revolution. We could talk for a little while about it, and I'd love to. Yeah. But I think that investors, frankly, ignore cryptocurrency at their peril. We are getting to a digitized asset world. We will be there more and more as the days go on, and therefore currencies based on the blockchain will rise.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about an all-time high on Bitcoin right now. Real quick, would you buy it at this level?
I would wait a day or two to see if, the momentum slows down, because clearly we've been in a very strong momentum environment for the last 48 to 72 hours. There are more Bitcoin ETFs coming out over the next few days, so that may continue the momentum. So I would leg in slowly at this point. Certainly, people are, rightfully watching closely as, the momentum continues to the upside, frankly, without looking back.
All right. Great stuff, David. We so appreciate you joining me this morning. Please come back soon. And by the way, for our viewers, on the bottom band of our ticker, we are now showing the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if you want to check out where it is, just got to turn on Fox Business, and it's right there on the ticker. David, we'll see you soon. We so appreciate you. Thank you, sir.